Okay, so I guess I was wrong. I do have a lot to say. Regardless of what the LGBT alphabet community thinks, June is Men's Mental Health Month. And it hits me hard because I've lived my whole life with depression and PTSD, dissociative identity disorder, and I fought my whole life. And the only time a man is loved is when we provide something or when we die. Three years ago, I just had surgery for dialysis. I was engaged. And while I was in a hospital, recovering, my fiance left me. Just went ghost. Texted me and said, I don't think I can do this. And I've never seen her again. And when that happened, a part of me was already broken from past trauma as well. But a part of me died that day. Here I was, I just had surgery and 150 staples in my leg, just to be tortured at dialysis to stay alive. And the one person I thought I was going to be living my life with realized or came to the conclusion that that's not the life they wanted to be in with me. After I was released from the hospital, it was my birthday. Not that day, but about a month later it was my birthday. And I had posted some cryptic messages on my social medias, and I don't reach out for help. That's why men's mental health means so damn much, because men, we don't reach out because we're told to suck it up, move on, get over it. You don't choose mental health. You don't choose to be unhealthy mentally. You chose to be LGBTQ, whatever, all that. You chose that. So whatever happens to you, you knew the consequences of your actions. You don't know the consequences of what depression is until you have it and how it affects your mental health. As I was saying, it was my birthday. About a week leading up to it, I left some messages on my Facebook and my Twitter and I was doing it too at the time because I don't have Instagram, Snapchat, not trash because it's trashy. But no one reached out. So I didn't reach out because why would I burden people with my problems? That's why I post everything on my social media, because that's me reaching out because I'm scared. Because we're told not to do it. I don't remember the time. All I remember was my mom showing up at my apartment. And I heard her open the door. She had a key, obviously she's my mom. And all of a sudden I heard her scream. And I can't talk. She caught me hanging from my hallway door. And she could tell that I was struggling to untie myself from this rope around her neck, but I wasn't strong enough. She said I was turning blue, and all she could hear was what sounded like me taking my last breath. And my mom saved my life that day. But I didn't want her to. Sorry. But I didn't want her to. She took me to the hospital to get me checked out, make sure I didn't do any drugs or anything, just to be safe. After I was released from the hospital, I called my doctors and my surgeon, and I was like, hey, I'm not coming back to dialysis. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not coming back. my doctor's like, Nate, you realize the prognosis if you don't come back. You know what is more than likely going to happen to you. At the time, my mind was made up. I was ready to die. And I just tried to kill myself and I failed. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Against their wishes, they allowed me to stop dialysis. For a year and a half, every day I woke up. And every day I woke up still alone. Still hurting, still grieving. Was every day I didn't want to wake up. And then I saw my son graduate high school, which I wouldn't have seen if I would have offed myself, right? And something happened. I kept in contact with my doctor. We'd go get blood work still every month. You know, I was doing that due diligence. I just wasn't doing dialysis. And then I started getting sick. And then I started getting sicker. I'm like, finally, it's over. And then I'm in a hospital. I'm in ICU. And my doctor came in and told me, Nate, you're not leaving the hospital. I'm like, okay. And I looked at my arm. And my arm is my kids' names. And, you know, their dates of birth. And my other right shoulder is my grandma and grandpa when they passed away. And I told myself, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. The doctor looked at me and said, we probably have one more surgery, Nate, if you're willing. And I did that surgery. So for the last 6 months, I've been doing home dialysis by myself. 3-4 times a day. All that time I lived waiting to die. And now every day I'm dying. Now all I want to do is live. Men's mental health is important. And for us to just not get no love or not get no recognition, or someone steals that one thing from us, the one fucking thing we have, and it gets stolen away. No one's talking about on Facebook Men's Mental Health Month. It's all about the LGBT. I don't even know all the damn letters. I don't even give a shit. You chose that. I keep seeing it. Proud we're existing. I'm proud I'm existing because I almost died multiple times. I died on an operating table twice. I didn't choose that. If you're mad or you're upset or whatever because you're getting discriminated against because you're lesbian or gay, all the other shit, you chose it. I'm not saying it's right because it's not. It's bullshit. It is. But you knew the consequences that people are pieces of crap. But they were good people. And I'm trying to be one of those good people with the rest of the time I have left. So men's mental health should not take a back seat to anything. It's not right that we only get loved when we're dead or if we're providing something for somebody else. I support everyone. I have not a lot, but I don't have friends. But I know plenty of people that are gay or lesbian, and I don't care. They're happy people. That's all I care about. I don't care about all the stupid shit. I care about the kids getting involved because they're kids. You're not even old enough to say you want to have sex. I would say you don't even want to be the sex you are. But that's not what this is about. This is about mental health. Save us. Please. Organ donations, save us. If you don't save me, save someone.